Great. Did a little more work. There's that pallet. It's such a nice pallet too, but this is the pallet that those shingles came on. And Menards takes these back, so that's a nice one. I'm gonna give it back. I have no use for it. Here's some fenders. The other one's sitting on the workbench. I was trying to think of a way. The problem is it has to be mounted like above, because this is only gonna give, well, that might be just enough, but I would like it a little higher. And so I'll have to figure that out. Did take the two, this is a cabinet that was under the workbench. I took the two doors off the front, put them in there, and I had to break it apart, but it's a little bit late at night. I don't feel like banging on something really loud. This is how she looks now. Of course, the ladder's in the way. This is how she looks now. Did one little thing to my welder here, my redneck, I guess you'd call it. I don't know. I had wood on hand, so I built it out of wood. But it came with this extra like chintzy helmet, and it's good if someone else is watching, so I kept it. I had to drill a hole in this, put a zip tie, and then put that octopus towel rack thing on there, and now it sits in the back, which is good. I also added a 6-way on that side a couple weeks ago because I like to run like a grinder and stuff like that. So yeah. What else? This all was in this metal tray. This is like my junk tray. I actually made these in high school. The nice painted one I made, I gave to my father, and he uses for ammunition. And this one was just a scrap one that I somehow got. But this was all in there, and this was all in there. So I'm working on dividing them. Unfortunately, my trays are kind of beat up, so I'm going to try to get some more trays, or even like a real like hang on the wall divider, so I can kind of group these together. But yeah, I got like carriage bolts, and this is kind of like random bits of stuff, and I got hinges. So, and there's a whole bunch more stuff in there, so I got to get some other organization thing going. Here's that corner without that pallet. Put some jack stands on there because I normally put them under the workbench, but if I can put them there, it's easier to pick them up, so I'm happy with that. That's all like garbage. That was sitting under there. I asked for more of these anti-fatigue mats. They're good for ice fishing too, but I asked for more of these for Christmas, so maybe I'll get some. And there's a bunch of stuff here that I moved. Wonder what that's from. I don't see a white spot up there. This was on the ground, so maybe it's... Oh, yep, there it is. That's how much moisture is on the ground down there. That's where that cabinet was. You can see how the plywood, it's that cheap plywood, but it's all rotted out, which is not good. So I'm going to have to get definitely a gutter on that side. It doesn't get wet over here at all, but right there it does, because the slope of this must be wrong. So I'm going to have to get a gutter. And I'll watch it then next year, and if that takes care of the problem, I'll definitely take like green treated ply, and I'm going to put like a foot of it all the way around the bottom here. The problem with this is there's no cinder blocks like a regular garage, like the regular wall over here. There's cinder blocks, but not, it ends right there. So they kind of did it a little differently than I would have thought they would. So definitely I think this was like an add-on after the fact. But that's how that goes. I asked for a new toolbox for Christmas. I don't know if I'm going to get one, but this one here, Sam got me last year for Christmas. And although I like these kind of toolboxes, I really like these ones because the drawers are so nice for storage. But all these drawers kind of have like a bunch of stuff in them. Like this here is like a mix. You know, big wrenches and extra sockets that I have laying around going here. And then this one is Allen wrenches, drill bits, and all other wrenches, like open box end ones. This is all, in fact, this is wrong. This has to go up here. This drawer here is screwdrivers, which this is not even all of them. I have a bunch in the house that need to come out here, but I can't even like ever shut this drawer. Like, it's amazing that it, because I got another big one of these. Here it is. Probably got 4 or 5 of them in the house at least. And then this is where she's really, this is like all sorts of wrenches, clamps, just like stuff, and I use a lot of it all the time. So if I could get one more, I could put like hammers in the other top one and just divvy stuff up a little more. But I love that toolbox, but there's no way I could close that top and take it anywhere. It's too full. Put a bunch of water here. I did this earlier. This lighter needs to go in here. Found a lighter. That's a plus. I found this blue one. There it goes. I have this weird thing going on with this hand. My skin is peeling, like really bad, all over on the top, like of my fingers and of my palm. And I know people like, look how just nasty my hands are. This one doesn't do it though. Anyways, that's happening. So I don't know. I don't put moisturizer on my skin because like this, like that doesn't even bother me. So it's just weird. I gotta keep an eye on it because I got my cold and then I noticed I got a bunch of red bumps on my skin, and then the red bumps went away and now I got all this peeling going on. So yeah, I like rough hands. Whenever I put lotion on my hands, I can't grab anything with a good grasp. So yep, that's what we got going on. But it's definitely coming together. There's that other light bar. I was wondering where that went. It's definitely coming together. Ideally, what I would like is just to have a bunch of those black totes and just store like everything, and then have like the couple things hanging on the wall, and then just black totes. I think those are really good, and I just need to label them and go through them and take like tape and be like Christmas stuff and camping stuff, and that gray one is extra blankets. So just do that. Oh, it's snowing outside. It's so pretty. It was a minute ago at least. Oh yeah, it still is. Look at the prettiness. Look at the big flakes. Look at that. Yeah, I gotta put a gutter right there. So pretty. Alright, well, I am going to grab my phone. Or I already have my phone. I got my keys too. Is that all that I have on here? Yeah. I'm gonna head inside and I'm gonna get that chicken ready. And I did go inside and check on the dog. He's doing good, but let's go inside. So pretty. Slippery. Oh. That's a cool one. Alright. There's the dog on the chair. Alright. Okay, well, I gotta wash my hands and puppy. Let me set you guys here. Kind of see if I can get my stuff off. Hey, hey, Phoenix. So it's supposed to snow. Oh my gosh. It's supposed to snow up till I think 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. But they're only saying it's going to be 1 inch. So if it keeps like that though, it's going to be a few inches. It'll probably taper down. Okay, well, I gotta get that chicken. So thanks for watching, guys.